There are many reasons why people in domestic violence situations choose to remain silent. Some do it because they think their partners can still change, some because they fear judgment, and still others for reasons that are unclear to others. When someone kills their spouse, it's usually after a build-up or warning sign that they choose to ignore. In this touching story, 28-year-old Deja is murdered by her boyfriend, leaving her 5 children motherless. Before we begin this video, we would like to express our deepest sympathies to the family and friends who were severely affected by this horrible crime. We would also like to send condolences to Deja's family and friends. Today's case takes us to Baton Rouge. Baton Rouge is the capital city of the state of Louisiana, located in the southeastern part of the state along the eastern bank of the Mississippi River. The city has a population of around 227,000 residents. The city also boasts several historic sites and landmarks, such as the Louisiana State Capitol, which is the tallest Capitol building in the United States, and the Old State Capitol, a Gothic architectural gem. This city is where Deja, among others, unfortunately lost their lives due to domestic violence.
Come on, girl. Talking about some period. Period, your ass gonna fall. Stop playing, yeah.
Daughter, sister, and mother, Deja Rajan Davis was devoted to her family. On November 28, 1994, Deja was born in Baton Rouge, Louisiana, to Kim Davis and Derry Jackson. She attended Northdale Academy and graduated in 2013. She worked for East Baton Rouge Parish School Transportation, spreading her love with each pickup and drop-off. Speaking her mind, Deja was friendly, affectionate, emotional, kind, honest, knowledgeable, talented, and a bright light who constantly wanted to add her own unique touch to everything. Until she mastered her skills, she had doubts about her abilities. Deja pursued vocational education solely to enable her to support her friends and family. Anything from last-minute shirt creation to party decor. To test if she could pull it off, she studied the ins and outs of event planning, and she succeeded. If it was within her power, you got lucky and received it anyhow, but if you asked at the last minute, she would pout and tell you why she shouldn't. Her affection for kids radiated more light than the sun. Although she's always willing to make you laugh, she's also never afraid to tell you what you need or needed to know. Deja was an incredibly gorgeous person on the inside and out, willing to go above and beyond for anyone. She was an altruistic person. In addition, she had 5 children under her care, ages ranging from 6 months to 10 years old. Additionally, she had a romantic involvement with Napoleon Crane, 29. Davis was doing a great job of masking her sorrow on the inside, but from the outside, their relationship appeared normal. They looked happy and fulfilled their goals as a pair. Her close friends were unaware that she was involved in domestic violence in a relationship, but she was also seen as someone who was good at hiding her suffering. If someone tried to step in and help, she would convince them that she could manage it. Individuals who are in abusive relationships typically don't believe their partners would murder them. Instead, they always hold out hope that they will change until it happens. A woman who had been shot to death was discovered by authorities on December 1, 2022, in the car's passenger seat. According to reports, it is unclear how long she has been dead, but her body was discovered when one of her children was not picked up from daycare. Police said that after conducting an investigation, Napoleon, her boyfriend, killed her and drove off with their 6-month-old child in a stolen vehicle. Though it was unclear what transpired in the instant before the shooting, the car she was discovered in belonged to Crane. Authorities in neighboring states were notified that Napoleon, who had connections to Pennsylvania, might be traveling north with a child after police discovered the body. The following day, at 9:30 a.m., Louisiana law enforcement officials contacted members of the West Virginia State Police and advised them that a suspect wanted for murder and child abduction was in West Virginia. The abducted infant was the subject of an Amber Alert, and the culprit was added to an 6 wanted list. Investigators immediately began tracing the suspect, who was captured a short time later off exit 20 of I-77 South in Mercer County. When troopers approached the stolen vehicle, the suspect pulled a pistol and fired them. The trooper returned fire. The suspect was pronounced deceased at the scene. Although he was believed to have been killed, authorities said he killed himself during the exchange of gunfire. After the incident, authorities discovered the 6-month-old uninjured in the back seat of the car. No one else was harmed.
A 6-month-old's parents are dead after another case of domestic violence in Baton Rouge. The baby is home tonight with her grandmother, who has a message for women suffering in silence. Jessica Knox has this story.
And everything she wanted for them, they're going to have, regardless of the fact.
Deja Davis leaves behind 5 children after she was allegedly killed by her boyfriend, Napoleon Crane. Now her mother, Kim Davis, is left to look after her grandchildren right before the holidays.
It's hard on them. The first 3, it's hard, because they remember their mom.
Davis family members say Deja was a super mom. She was known for going above and beyond for her kids.
Every game, we have a new shirt that we're wearing, because she done made us shirts.
Deja's mother says the last time she spoke with her daughter was when she was moving into her new home, the day she was murdered.
I think I've been moving, helping her move, and maybe she'll still be here.
Police say her boyfriend, Napoleon Crane, allegedly shot Davis. He then took the 6-month-old daughter and fled to Pennsylvania. On the way, he got into a shootout with law enforcement in West Virginia, where police say he eventually took his own life. According to Kim Davis, this was a complete shock.
Like I said, she was very private. She would say, "Mama, don't get involved in this. Let me handle this." There was no reason for me to even think that anything like this would ever occur.
She says for anyone dealing with domestic violence to please speak up.
You have to protect yourself and your kids, but you can't do that in silence. You have to open your mouth.
Jessica Knox, Fox 44 News.
The family will have a balloon release and visual for Davis Wednesday at Howell Park.
It is regrettable that Deja suffered assault, but she remained silent about it. It's terrible that a man who was unable to manage his emotions caused her to have to lose her life. Despite the fact that we do not know what caused Napoleon to kill Davis, we hope that this story serves as an alert to anyone who may be suffering in silence. We hope the family can find closure for their loss and offer our sincere sympathies. If you would like to stay updated with this type of content, please don't forget to like and subscribe. See you on the following video.